Is this bannable? Over the life of Wizard 101, there have been many players using third-party programs to make their Wizard 101 experience much better. Whether that's getting cool camera shots, making yourself walk really fast, or making the game look beautiful, they are all third-party programs that are directly affecting Wizard 101. So the question arises, what can and what cannot get you banned? Where exactly is the line drawn, and what has one of the most renowned developers of Wizard 101 said about third-party programs? Let's find out. The general premise between third-party programs and Wizard 101 is that all programs, no matter the intent, is to not be used and is deemed bannable. However, I have done a quick skim through the TOS of Wizard 101 and found no text noting anything that correlates with third-party programs, cheating, or banning. In fact, as most of you guys know, I use third-party programs such as Reshade and the camera tool and have not received any ban or any form of communication telling me to stop. Now, it may be because these programs don't give me any leverage over other players, but to be frank, I'm really not sure. Now, if that is all true, then why haven't I been banned for using third-party programs that directly affect Wizard 101? Now, side note, after making this video, I might get banned. Anyways, that's pretty much the big bad question. Why? Now, recently, a Twitter user, I won't name any names, reached out to 𝙁𝙬𝙉𝙁. This Twitter user linked my video, which explains how to download and install Reshade. He proceeded to follow up with a question saying, "Hey, 𝙁𝙬𝙉𝙁, is this bannable?" A very bold move. 𝙁𝙬𝙉𝙁 responded with, "Gonna say yes. There's a few reasons why using a third-party program can get your account banned, starting with getting hacked. Not saying this software will do that, but that's the reason for the policy. Kids don't know any better." Now, I'm gonna be honest, that is a very understandable and valid reason. There is, in fact, a very real chance of someone developing a third-party program that can be used to steal Wizard 101 accounts. And because Wizard 101's demographic is children who don't know any better, boom, the policy. Now, I personally respect the approach. However, I do believe a better approach is needed for the future of Wizard 101. Now, back in 2008, when the game first dropped, we're talking about a lot of younger kids in the gaming community where modding wasn't so prevalent as it is today. It makes sense. Now, here in 2022, where those 8 to 12-year-olds are now 22 to 24, along with a variety of modding communities getting much love and support from the games they love, we're talking about games such as World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy XIV, GTA 5, Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, the list goes on. Modding has a very real track record of making games better. The things developers are too busy to implement into their game, the community can step up and do it themselves. Just as those massive titles do, Wizard 101 could just as well have their own vibrant modding community. It's almost as if there aren't a plethora of programs and websites that are made for developers to open a door of modding for their community. That way you can regulate, restrict, and moderate the mods that can and cannot be used on your game, which I believe not only will elevate the title to the next level, but is also a lot better than sniffing out a community that hasn't even grown its legs yet. I don't know about you, but I would love to have a custom UI for Wizard 101. Maybe even the ability to sort your backpack just like you can in the Bazaar, or even able to play the game in first person. There's a lot of quality of life additions Wizard 101 can implement, but if they're too busy with fixing PvP or adding a new world, then maybe the modding community can do something about it. I'm just saying. Now, I do respect and understand the stand 𝙁𝙬𝙉𝙁 took. A straight thick line of every third-party program is bannable no matter what is probably the smarter and safer decision than getting specific with what is and what isn't bannable. Now, do keep in mind, he said that using third-party programs can get you banned, not will get you banned. Stay safe in these streets.